Hey everybody, welcome to Hat Hole Home Video. Today I decided, well I didn't decide, fate decided for me, that I would find, whilst out thrifting, a big stack of CED discs. That's right. You know the type. They're these hard plastic videos. You see them around at the thrift stores. People go, is that laserdisc? Oh, what are those, old laserdiscs? They're not. They're a totally different format. They are a vinyl video disc format that is read by a stylus. More like a turntable than the laser of a laserdisc. But yeah, they're in these hard plastic shells. The disc goes into the machine. You pull the shell out. The disc stays in the machine. Around and around it goes. Video's on your screen. It was a clunky, unreliable format that died a death long ago and really makes it the obscurest of the obscure, well, not obscurest, but how about the obsoletiest of the old obsolete media that I collect. I got a working player in the recent past, over this last year in the recent past. But yeah, I got a working CED player, and ever since I've had my peepers like this in their open position, sweeping left to right when I'm at thrift stores paying attention to the CEDs, and I have found quite a few really fun ones lately. And I found this big stack the other day. I decided I'm gonna make a few videos out of it. One, more videos, but two, I just think, like, you want to sit here and just watch me like go through 30 discs? Like, that's not fun. You got a life. You got somewhere to be, probably. I mean, maybe you don't, but you've probably got somewhere that your time would be better spent than hanging out here with me. So I like to hop into your day, go, hey, look at this, and then I'm out. Like, he's gone. Like, Kaiser Soze. So yeah, we'll just get into it right now. First up, and again, this is pretty stupendous stuff to just find out in the wild. Up first is a movie named Squirm. And that is some fantastic cover art. Look at that, just disgusting. And that's some quality high art. Look at the screen cap on the back. Something tells me the movie is not up to the sort of gothic horror, high horror standards of the frontier. But it does say that it was Rick Baker who did the makeup effects. So I don't know, from 76. So this was probably something he did when he was real young, kind of like It's Alive, just like real early days stuff. This is not when he was a master of his craft. That's all I'm saying. And maybe he was, I don't know. I'll find out one of these days. Next up, look at this. Strange Invaders. Strange, I turned into Stan Lee there for just a second. Strange Invaders. Greetings, true believers. Not an incredibly interesting cover, I'm not gonna lie. It's not a bad cover, but it's not wild or anything. And then I look on the back, and there is stuff going on in this movie. Look at this guy ripping his disguise, his human disguise. It's obviously alien, some sort of alien invasion or something. This has got me all kinds of excited. This, fine, but, not wild. It's almost like the cover makes me think maybe they wanted to try to be a little bit more respectable, be a little classier, be like, oh no, we're a thoughtful, we're a intellectuals sci-fi horror movie. And then you look at the back and it's just like like someone smashing their head into the wall, going like, movie fun. Where the front is like, yes, I do think that, given, factors, you could say something about the movie. It's like, you get it? I'm not like improv guy, so. Next up, we have well, this just looks like a regular trip to the doctor's office to me, but this is Hellhole, which never trust your surgeon who's wearing aviators. I think that should be a dead giveaway. Captive women are forced to submit to the ultimate experiment in this chilling tale of madness and murder. Enter the malevolent world of Hellhole, where the lucky ones only lose their minds. Pretty stoked. And the back has what looks to be Freddie Mercury attacking someone. He looks like he's attacking the I'd buy that for $1 guy from RoboCop. So I think this movie's going to be a lot of fun, Looks like a good time to me. And then, oh man, this might be the best. Squirm was the best. But now I think this one might be the best. Parasite. Look at that Parasite. I mean, he's like that perfect blend of kind of cute, but, horrific and terrifying and nightmare-inducing, and whatever he's done to the leg up there, which doesn't look like his teeth. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe he has, like, suckers on his body. I don't know. But it stars Demi Moore. And again, much like Rick Baker, this had to have been something early, long before somebody blew up. Prepare to be terrified. This futuristic horror thriller tells the harrowing tale of a scientist tricked by insidious government forces into creating a deadly strain of parasite which has the potential to destroy all life on Earth. Okay. Scientists... I did not realize this was sci-fi. I'm excited. A corrupted, dystopian future with Demi Moore, and parasites start eating everybody. Clearly giant parasites start eating everybody. Yeah, I'm down. It says it's a frightening film. This is loaded with heart-stopping special effects. The special effects are heart-stopping. I like my heart to keep going. This is the last one. It falls a little outside. I was trying to kind of categorize things. You may have noticed these were all spooky horror movies to some degree. This one does not fit the mold, but it's just one of my all-time favorite, maybe not favorite, iconic 80s action covers. We've seen it. It exists in this collection in probably now every single format that it could. Betamax, VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, and now CED. So this is quite the addition to the collection. It is Rambo. Hold on, my phone is ringing. Right at the end of the video, I tell you. Rambo First Blood Part 2. We did just recently pick this up on VHS, or at least another copy on VHS. I think I have 3. This is actually the same. This is the release, the HBO, what do they call it? The EMI, the Thorn EMI. I picked up the hard shell VHS version of this, and it's clearly from this same release. It came out on CED as well, because it's the exact same framing of the cover. It's the same company. It's really a thing of beauty. I don't know. I don't know how you do more with less than this cover. You know, so many great action covers from maybe terrible movies from back in the day was they always went balls to the wall as far as, you know, how much cool stuff they're kind of montaging onto the covers. And this one's just like, no, it's just Rambo with an explosion behind him, which you know he created. You know he did that because he's not looking at it. And cool guys don't look at explosions. So there you go. So there's a handful of new CEDs to the collection. Honestly, will these work in my player? Probably not. That is the biggest problem with CEDs, besides storing them and any other number of things. But they were, from the sounds of it, pretty hard to just get working perfectly, even back when everything was new. So now the discs have like an oil on them. They dry out. The machines dry out. The stylus wears out. There's a million reasons why it's hard to get everything just completely working. That said, I have had a lot more CED discs now that I'm in the biz of CEDs. I've had a lot more work than not. And they've clearly, you know, been, you know, ridden hard and put away wet. So discs that just look like they were sitting in a garage for 20 years, a lot more of them have been working well than I would have expected. So I think the things that I read online about the format being so finicky, you know, I don't know if that's entirely warranted. I'm starting to realize that it is definitely, it's more often that they work than they don't, for sure. So yeah, there's a few more CEDs to the collection. I'll let you go for today, but don't think this is the last time you're going to hear about CEDs. We're going to have to talk, probably have to do at least 2 more or 3 more to get through what I've found so far. And then as those come out over however many weeks, just think of the other stuff I'm going to be getting in the meantime. And then those videos will come out. And then those videos. And then I'm getting this. And then I got to do this. And then, you know, it's a burden. It's a burden. But I accept it willingly. If the burden is that I go thrifting and buy things I like and then show them to you, if that's the cross I have to bear, let's do it. Sounds good to me. So, yeah, I will see everybody next time. And obviously, as you know, whether you are a dirty dog sleeping in the sun or an alley rat eating up the night, you're always welcome here at Hat Hole Home Video. Bye-bye, everybody.